which is an overview of what we are going to do today. But before I share it, allow me introduce Mr. Joseph Mutabazi. I think he's somewhere there where he can't talk to us, but he's listening to us. So he's a part of the project. An overview of what we are going to do today. But before I share it, allow me introduce Mr. Joseph Mutabazi. I think he's somewhere there where he can't talk to us, but he's okay. I think the echo was coming from the live stream because it has already started streaming, which is okay. So Joseph Mutabazi is part of us at Nova Crowd Ages. So he will also be helping us in terms of training the other users when we come to Paris. So this document, we are going to have a basic introduction to Moodle and basic administration. So we shall have the objectives. One of the objectives is, let me be specific, we are supposed to train the academic registrar's office on how to handle the users in the system, on how to enroll users in different classes, in different courses. And in the overview, we shall have the introduction of the meeting. Then we shall have the key features of the system and how it is going to benefit the users. Then with user management, this is for Stephen, but we shall talk about it. Creating and managing user accounts. Then assigning roles, this will be Stephen and academic registrar's office. Then this is entirely course management. This is entire academic registrar's office, not Stephen. Then we shall cover most of the things even coming back to here. This one will be for Stephen because it will confuse some of you. This is specifically for an IT person. Then this one is for academic registrar's office. This is Stephen because this is IT. Then this one is for administrators, Hope and Mr. Hope and Mr. This is theirs, even plus academic registrar's office to see what people are using on the system. If people are accessing the system, you generate reports for purposes of usage and accountability. Then this one will be for Stephen in case the system has issues, how are we going to deal with it? Then once we are done, you people will have hands-on practice on your end following the video. So I don't know whether I've forgotten something. This one was supposed to be a slide, but because of time, I was not able to get time to create a slide. So is there any adjustment I can make in what I have?
Yes, Kamugisha, I'm seeing the way you put day 1, day 2, day 3. Is this the final training?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not. I made this one some time back. That's why I'm saying I didn't create slides for today. But we prefer to work on something since we are all here.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, but where I've put in red, this one we can't work on them today. This one is in red. I need specific time with Stephen so that he's very well confident with these things of IT administration on the system. But these others, they are for you people. And yeah, that's what we want to do. So members on a board on a call, the system is called LMS. Some people call it customized names like Makerere University. They gave it a name called Moele. And Moele meaning Makerere University e-learning. So if I say Moele. So, but at At Arisanume, they call it LMS. Here they call it Moere. So for you to access the one for Arisanume, now I think I'm talking to John and those others who will view this link later afterwards. For you to this system, you need to type elearning.arisanume.ac.ug. That is the link for the system. So once you put that link into your browser, this can be accessible both on mobile, desktop, and laptop. So it will give you the landing page, which is the login page.
Nixon, just find out from John who's using a phone. John, are you able to see what is happening on the phone?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay. Because that is where basically your staff will be calling you. I cannot log in.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah, so now, okay, so now we have two kinds of login. So this one will be for Okero Stephen as the control manager of the system through IT. Though you can even have this one, you can have both. We put this for purposes of Google logins in case Google verifies the request we gave them, we shall be good to go. Like I said in the last meeting, this system of Google will give us a lot of privileges. It will give your institution a lot of privileges. That's why it will help both students and the staff. So you understand that here I said in case this is your first time to log in, for students, you need to use your student email addresses, of which I need to engage with Stephen to see how we can create something like this. You remember I was saying we need to differentiate between a student email address and a staff email address. They have to be different for purposes of security and even identification, because you cannot give a student a staff email address. So, Stephen, you need to take note of this so that it is something very easy. It will not take time. Actually, like 2 minutes. We need to create something like this. STUD meaning student. Then, if you are, I don't know how the academic registrar tracks students to identify them. I was thinking we identify them by access number or their first name or second name, something like this. Okay. Okelo at scutd.arisanume.ac.ug. So meaning this one will be a student account. But where we have this, it will be a staff account. I hope I'm clear here.
That is okay.
Is there any objection on that? But if your registration number is not too big, you can instead use a student registration number. Can you give me an example of one reg number?
It is long because if it is July, it's GUL 224 stroke or U049.
Or if it has stroke, then it won't help us. Okay, it's fine. So we can use the first digit of their first name, then the other name, then we say at STUD, something that will not confuse students. We don't need something too wrong. So once you have that, of course, Stephen will give you the logins. He has access to Google system. And I'm very sure that Google is going to verify the account. So you need to click login. So when you click login, I want to first start with a problem before we proceed. If I say Nixon Kamugisha, this is my Gmail account, and I say this is my email, because usually this is what users are going to do. So I put the password. So after putting the password, The system will not allow me to log in because I'm supposed to use the email address that Stephen gave me. So you're supposed to use the email address that is got from the IT department. So Stephen is supposed to generate email addresses for the users. Yes, so I'm trying to log in. So I think this is what Hope saw the first time she was logging in. Am I right?
Yes, you are right. I had to first get out of my usual ordinary Gmail.
Okay,
to-
so now, since we have this one as a recording, even this one will help you even afterwards. So you need to open another tab. You type gmail.com. You type gmail.com. So you put you can put all your emails that are in the system. Just a moment. I'm trying to log in. You put all your emails that are in the system, but you make sure you sign out, like the way she was saying. You need to first log out. Because if you don't log out, the system is going to see that Gmail account of yours, your personal Gmail. Yet, for us, we are going to use the institution email address. So, what do I mean? Go here and sign out. If you have logged in with different accounts, sign out all. Once you are done with that, then go back to the system and type elearning.alice.anume.ac.ug. So remember, we have just signed out, so you log in. So now it should, that means I'm still logged in, according to what I'm seeing here. And this is exactly what she met. She interfaced this problem. And for us to get out of it, like I said, we need to make sure that we are logged out. Seems I'm still logged in. Want to log out properly. Let me first pause the recording because I don't want to confuse people because we are repeating it, yet I had said it before. I have to make sure that I log out fully. So after you have logged out, you need to open a new you open the website afresh and you say elearning.alice.anume.ac.ug. Then it opens, then you click sign in with the school email. Now here we are safe. Now you need to put the university email, and mine is this one: systems@alice.anume.ac.ug. So here you put the email address that Stephen gave you and the password. Please make sure you protect this password. Very safe. Let it be you who knows it. Even Stephen, by the way, Stephen, when you're creating user passwords, make sure you click change password on the next login so that they don't think that you have remained with their passwords. To protect, for you to be safe, let them keep their own passwords without your knowledge. The only time they can come to you is when they have forgotten and they can't log in. That's when you can reset for them a password. So I put the password that Stephen gave me and I log in. So Stephen, did you change the password? Hello, Stephen.
Stephen, are you there?
Yes, Nixon. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have you used you? The one starting with you.
Yes. Okay, I'm trying. Let me try to check here,
Okay.
but you have to log in, I'm sure. So, like what I was saying, you need to use the user account that Stephen gave you. Otherwise, those other accounts that Stephen doesn't know, they will never work. Okay, so I can now log in, I think. I'm able to log in. So let me share my screen. So I need to sign in with school email address, and it should automatically log me in because I've put the other username and the password. So it is saying, hello, hi, IT systems. This is the account. Even if you come and check on profile, it says this account is IT systems user. So it has this email address and it is visible to other participants in case you are in the same course. So this user dashboard is empty because this user is not enrolled in any course. That's one. Two, if you go to my courses, you are not, this is the fresh account. And that is what you guys are seeing on your end. I hope I'm right. Maybe if you have other errors.
Yeah, I had yesterday, I was looking at that, but today I tried to sign in, it was giving me errors. So maybe I'll have to do it again later.
Okay, so but you are supposed to come here. So by default, every user, even if is a cook or someone who is keeping, in case they have this account, this is where they land. They land on a dashboard without privileges. So, and these are for you to get enrolled. This is what we are going to run today. So allow me share this screen again about what we are supposed to cover today, and we move forward. This is my Microsoft Word. Yeah, it's here. So those other members like John and Joshua, this system is going to help us manage courses, even upload course content, of which the course content is going to be created by either academic registrar's office or the tutors themselves through the help of the AR's office. So its key features, it's what I'm going to. Let me share this screen. So once you log in, you can go to home. When you go to home, you are able to see all courses that the institution has. We have this one, Practical 2, Disaster Management. Some of these courses are for demo purposes. Once you start using the system, we shall remove these ones, which are for demonstration purposes. So if it is for certificate, it will show that this course is under certificate. If it is diploma, you'll see it under diploma. If it is for year 3, semester what, you also see it from there. If it is for extension, you should be able to see it. But of course, you cannot open any course because these courses, you can't enroll yourself in a course. It is only academic registrar's office that are supposed to enroll you in any given course. You can't enroll yourself. And in case Stephen enrolls a person or a student without permission, they will get him from the reports that he enrolled someone on this date at this time. using this computer and using this address and using this network. I'll show you during the reports on how you can see what this one did and when and how. So even if you can see this, it won't help you because you don't have permissions to open it. You need to be, for you to open a link, you need to, they need to first enroll you for you to continue accessing it. So two, this is the dashboard. Whatever, in case you are enrolled in a course, there will be something here. The course name and their details, they will appear here. We shall see how they will appear. In case you have an upcoming assignment, they will appear here. In case you have an upcoming class, they will also appear somewhere here. So my courses, this one, actually, this is the main link to see the courses that you are enrolled in, or course units. So once you click here, you will find that these are the course units, either whether you are a student or staff. This is the same. What I'm talking about applies to all of us. In case a tutor puts up a notification, you'll find that all your messages are here, like notification in terms of maybe they have uploaded an assignment. You'll find a notification here, and the system is supposed to send you an email address. If they have graded you, you also receive an alert. There is always a notification banner that will come. If you have two, it will show two above this bell in red, meaning you have two notifications. Once you click there, you see them and you even go ahead and read them. Then this is a message box. I think I've ever talked about it last time. I can contact people that are in the same group or people on the system. In case I have, if we put people in the same course, they can communicate to themselves. But right now, maybe let me look for Steven. Steven. It can't see Steven because there's nowhere these students meet. They have to meet in a certain class. So that is the overview of the system. This is the user profile. You can log in and go to profile. Can go ahead and even edit your profile. So, but when you remove this email address, next time you will not log in. So you have to make sure that this is intact. Don't change. Maybe you can edit your town and choose your country, but this is not necessary. You can upload a user profile picture. This is something necessary. Stephen will say away how to implement this for users to upload their profile pictures. Then in case you need to see your overall gradings for all the course units you are enrolled to, this is the place you need to click on grades. Even if you are a lecturer or a student, you can check the grades and see how the grading is done, but there's nothing in this for this student. Calendar, when you click on a calendar, it will show you, like let's say today is 30th, to list a number of things, assignments that you have on a specific date. And when you click, it will immediately take you to where that assignment is in the system. We shall also look at that. So these are user reports. Private files, you can upload a file that you want to read maybe later, but this one is private. It's for an individual account. You upload something that you can, let me upload something here. This one remains on your account. It doesn't go to the user's side. Let me upload this document here. And I upload it. So these personal files or private files, you can use them to do revisions when you need. You have currently used 52 out of your 100 limit. Okay. Yeah, I think this one is disabled in the back end because once you allow students to keep uploading, they will consume a lot of space. That's why I disabled it. But initially, that's what this feature does. Then if you go to reports, these reports, student doesn't see reports, so there's nothing they can do here. Preferences, in case you want to change anything on your user profile, you come here and edit. Then finally there is logout. So now this logout, it only logs you out of the system, but it doesn't log out your Gmail account. So when you log out the other side, you need to come here and type gmail.com so that you also log out your account. You will say systems are logged in, but for you need to type gmail.com for it to come. aliceanume.ac.ug. Do you know why I'm doing this? You might be in a cafe and you forget to log out and someone accesses your information. So that's why it is encouraged to log out on the system, and you also go ahead and log out your Gmail account to be safe. Are we okay there?
Yes.
Hello members.
Yes, yes, we are okay.
Are we okay there?
Yeah.
So let me go to user management and how we are going to create and manage user accounts, assigning roles and permissions. So I need to log in again in the system. And I'll click here as usual. Then should open for me that. So this account that you are seeing here is not the overall admin account. So this account that can't do anything. So what we are supposed to do, let me log out here and I log in with the account that can do that. So this account, when you are an admin, actually all of you who are on a call, when you log in, you should be able to see site administration once we give you access. So this system is too wide. It has a lot of things. That's why I said, like now, this one is for academic registrar's office, even this one is for Okelo, academic registrar's office, Okelo. So there's a lot to do with Okelo's site, but we need to make sure that we understand where we belong. So now for the users, when I click and I browse users here, I can see that I have the users in the system. So these are the only users that we have. So I have this account that I'm using, the admin account that is having our access. Then there's Joshua. Then there is Steven. There is Madam Hope. And this is the systems account. This systems account, Mr. Okero, why I wanted us to leave it alone, so that it doesn't involve itself in this. It is going to participate in very many integrations. Like actually, it is the one that integrated the logins for Google using your aliceanume.ac.ug, and is the one that is going to manage emailing. In case they enroll you, how are you going to get emails? So it is the one to be sending emails. So that's why I don't want us to have this account participate in courses and what. Then this interface here, it shows all of the users that have logged in the system. You can know the town, country, in case they updated their profiles, like in the user profile. That's why I showed you where you can edit your town or city, country, but like I said, it's not necessary. You can delete an account, which is dangerous. So this is something very dangerous. Once you click an account, that user will lose all the coursework they submitted. That user will lose all the marks they graded for that user, and that user will lose all the class content and enrollment will disappear. So deleting an account is very, very, very dangerous. So you can freeze an account in case of,
Nixon,
yes, sir.
for that deleting, is there a possibility whereby you can put another security to ensure that before you actually delete, it asks you, do you want to delete? If you say yes, and then the second question is you,
It is
are you
here.
really sure?
Yeah.
It is
Okay,
here.
confirmed.
Are you obstinate to want to completely delete this user, including
Yeah.
their enrollments, user activity, and other user data? If you click now here, the account will actually disappear.
Yeah, maybe for students, do they have that access to
No.
that level?
No.
No, no, actually, even even the academic registrars won't have this access. This is for Stephen.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But in case Stephen deletes someone, you will get the report.
Okay.
Okay, so then two, people from AR's office, we are going to see how they can have access to this in case someone has fees areas, school fees areas, or a staff has been dismissed or is no longer working with you. You just come smartly and freeze the account. You suspend it. So once you suspend, this user will never log in. They can't. It's impossible. It can't happen. Once you freeze it, but you can go ahead and activate it. Then it will be active and the user will be able to log in again. Then this one here, in case I don't want to talk about these settings because it is not necessary since we are using Google accounts. Okay, let me talk about it. If I click on this here button, it will bring me the username. Now the authentication method is this one. We are using Google Open Authentication. You can suspend the account. This is for Stephen still. Stephen, never should you come and say new password. If you do this, the user will lose access and you'll have to come and involve database checks to make sure you make this one empty so that the user uses the Google account. So this is a no-go area. Then, actually, that is the no-go area. That's why I never wanted it. So we shall see how to do limitations on specific accounts. There's this add new user. This user, yes, it would help us to add a new user, but this one would give Stephen, the IT person, a lot of work. Just imagine if you have 500 students and maybe 40 or 50 staff, and Stephen is supposed to create each user at a go. We will have to create one by one, one by one. So that's why I did this automation. You log in through the other means and your account is automatically created, automatically, without Stephen creating the user. I hope here we are okay.
Yes,
Yes.
we're okay.
Is it fine on your end, Stephen, or you want to keep adding users manually?
No. Just
Because
create
you
them
might,
once at Google.
when you
Then
add the user manually, when you are tired and you misspell something here, that user will never log in. And when you add the user here, they will not use
Google.
that user will not use Google login. Like this one cannot use Google login because this user does not participate in logins here. It only participates here using this access. And of course, after we shall remove this account once we are done with everything. Any question about users? you'll have a number of users, a big page, and now you want to search maybe for Stephen or for Joshua. So you create a filter. You filter, I think, Stephen, you know this. You filter the search. You say user full name. I need something that contains Joshua. Anything that has Joshua in it, I need it. Then you add a filter. So it will filter and will only bring Joshua because you'll have a big list.
Yeah.
Yes. So in case you have anything that has the IT, okay, user full name that has IT. Will I get it? Yes. There is Omojit, so it has IT. So you just filter. So what you filter is what the system will give you, because you are going to have a very big list, including students and staff. They will all be displayed here. Okay, so I think we are okay on the users. Maybe let me go further here. In case there's Baroque options for user management, you may want to send a message to all users, all of them. You say add all, they will appear here, all of them. You click add all. You say, what do you want to do? I want to send a message. Please don't delete. It is very dangerous. I say, I want to send them a message, and I click go. So it will say, I say, hello. Those with the school fees areas. School fees areas. Payments. Are you clear before this date and this? I don't want to go in details because of time. Then after, you save. So once you save, it will send the message to all of these ones, and you say yes. They have to receive emails. That's one. If you have selected all of them, and maybe the school administrators or AR might request Stephen to generate a full list of whoever is in the system. So Stephen will come here and do download. So it will download for you either an Excel, or a PDF, or XLS, which is also Excel, or an HTML table, or a JavaScript. So these are the things that Stephen understands best. But let me get this PDF. And I think everyone here knows what a PDF is. So I now have the PDF. Let me open it and we all see it. Okay. I need to share that. So this is how the PDF will come. It has the user ID in the system. It has the username, the email, IT, the first name of the person, last name. In case you are capturing other things, they will appear here. In case you have it in Excel, you can try to modify it in a better way for printing. So this is something that is also available for you in case you want to explore the system. Then we are still on users. So let me ask a question. Do you have cohorts? Like you can have 2021 cohort, 2022 cohort, something like that. Or you are in terms or semesters?
They are calling them sets instead.
Sets.
Sets.
Yeah, we have.
Set 7, set 14, like that. Is
Okay,
it John?
so
Am I correct, John? Okay.
Yes, still the cohorts.
It's still a cohort.
so I think now we are going. So if I say set, you can have like set 1.
Yes.
Or like let's say set 1 2024. This is something we need to
Oh,
understand.
actually, there I think we shall differentiate by the course. Set one certificate in nursing. Set
Ah,
one.
you want to change sets, it will confuse. I thought you would maintain your set 16, set 14, the way we are. Is it 14? We are doing set 16 this year.
What Stephen is saying is still okay, because you can have a set 14, a nurse certificate in nursing, and set 14 certificate in midwifery.
Yes.
Yes.
But not one, set one, which will again confuse.
Oh, okay. I think
You know,
this
yeah,
one.
just give me an example.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this
Yeah.
one.
Now we
Okay.
have.
So now on your end, you create a cohort. You create a cohort.
Yeah.
And in a cohort, you give it a cohort ID. This is not compulsory. You can give it a description, a small description, and this is also not compulsory. What is compulsory is to have a set name and a context. It is a system, which is okay. Now we say this one is now context. You say this one, this set, if it is for certificates in nursing, maybe year one, you need to choose, because you have everything in the system here. So it's you to choose. Then from there, you proceed and save the changes. So now we have this set, and there's no one there. We don't have anyone in the set. So now, how are you going to put people in that cohort? Okay. So now I want this person to go in that cohort. You select the user and add. Once you click add, the user comes here. Then you go ahead and it is automatic. Already, the person has the system has one person in that cohort. Are we together?
Yep.
Yes.
Are we okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're okay. We're good.
Okay, so now you can create a cohort now, and you can even put courses in the cohort and even assign users to go. You say this person, we have received this person in this set. So you assign them in that set so that you isolate them from the pool. Because by default, they're in one pool. So you have to isolate them. We are still on users. Users. So that is cohorts. These ones, we looked at them during user profile. This thing of uploading users, we are not going to use it because users are going to log in using Google, and automatically the system will create their account. So there's no need of this. I already talked about this. So now let's go to user permissions. Now, we have, the system has user policies. By default, you can log in the system and you realize that the system has guest access. But that guest access, of course, it is only for guests, like the way you hear. And guests have different privileges. So they don't access anything. Or they might access something which might be available for everyone. But let me give you an example here. I'm going to share this screen. So if what is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Okay, so let me share this. Okay, you can see my screen here. So this person is a guest. They have not logged in, but they can see what is in the course. But there's nothing you will see because you are not enrolled. There's nothing you can do about these courses. There's nothing. So that's what I was meaning with the guest access. But if you
So,
want, I should
Nick,
actually ask. I should ask the admins and the AR's office. Should we leave this one open or it's not allowed? We just close the system to be private, so that I lock it.
no, Nixon,
Yes, sir.
once we get with our online admission program, yeah, and the academic registrar has populated the courses. Maybe the students who are looking around, going through the website, when they go to admissions, the type of courses they will study, they should be able to just have a look at those rather than changing anything.
Yes.
So they leave it.
Yeah, so leave it, and then we see how to link it up to the website for admission purposes.
I think, Stephen, you've heard, eh? You pick that URL, then you integrate it in your menus, eh?
Yeah.
On the website.
Yes.
So this is for Stephen. Let us cheat it. So now let me go to this other crucial one here. Now, I understand Stephen is going to be the main administrator of the system on your end. Or in case you have someone else, you still let me know and I enroll them right now. So this is Okero Stephen. He has already gotten access as the main admin on his end. Hello, people.
Yeah, we are there.
Yes.
Yeah, so now,
Stephen, do you want me to help to help in, like especially with permissions?
No problem.
So they put me, they add me.
no,
it's okay.
that's where I was going. Eh?
Yeah.
That's where I was going. Because
Okay.
now these roles for Stephen are very, very sensitive and
Yes.
dangerous to a non-technical person.
Okay, no problem.
Because actually, there's something I forgot to tell you, Stephen. Eh? You need to ask Renu about the backup ranges they have, so that you take note. Because they are doing backups, but you will also need to do your manual backup. You can't rely on Renu. You have to do your manual backups. All right. So I lost power. Let's go ahead. We are still assigning the system users. That's where Madam Hope is coming in. So we have different roles in the system. So we have assistant academic registrar. This is a person who can manage the courses, access the courses, modify them, but they don't participate. So once you are an assistant academic registrar, you can manage courses, edit them, delete them, modify, but you do not participate in them. What does this one mean? You cannot see the course contents there. So it is only the person who edits the course to do it. Then we have an academic registrar. They are course creators and they can create even new courses. So this person cannot create a course, but a senior academic registrar can create a course and even has roles for all the roles this person has. Then we have the tutor, of which we are calling the teachers. I can edit that. Of which we are calling the teachers. So
they are
now,
actually tutors, not teachers.
Yeah, so a tutor can do anything within the course. So these people up can manage the courses, then they give the tutor access to become a tutor, including changing of activities, grading students, and even adding the course content to different courses or course units. But they can't delete what these people did up. They can only delete what they put. Then there's assistant tutor, who is more of non-editing teacher. This one, you give them access to the system. They can see all that is there. They can teach in courses, grade students, but they will not change anything. So let me give you an example here, a live example in the perspective of a university. The university will have a senior lecturer, and there's always that teaching assistant. So the teaching assistant will go and teach then and even grade, but will not change the course content. The course content is the other content that we shall see on how to add content. So it is the senior person to do it. Maybe this one is like, maybe if you have a student who passed with good grades and you have retained them, they write under here. I hope you have such a scenarios.
So now Stephen has a task of understanding whoever is teaching at the school, because some might not be real tutors, maybe they might be student teachers, as you are saying. So before he has to know who is who holding that account, so that he puts those permissions. Maybe he has to work with the registrar.
Yeah, so then we have a student, the customer of the system now. This is the main customer of the system. So a student will see what this one did, what this one did, what this one did, what this one did, and they will only see them so long as they are enrolled in that course unit. But they can't edit anything these ones did up. They can't. For them, they view theirs is to submit maybe assignment, coursework. That is the only thing they're supposed to do in the system. They can download course content, view course content, view assignments, attend to assignments, charts, like that. So that is a student. Then there's the other guest access that has minimal privileges. I showed you. The guest just sees the other course units only, courses, and they go. So whoever has accounts that have alice.anume.ac.ug, they will log in and they will be authenticated to places they are enrolled to. So this is the permission level. So Stephen, you don't touch these things. Eh? They are very intact.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, so allow role assignments. So you might want to change something, like let's say I want a assistant tutor. You might have some senior tutors who might help in course creation, and you do that. But this one is dangerous. You have to understand what you are doing. You understand? Eh?
Yes.
But when you select here, it will apply to all of them. I hope we are understanding. So to be safe, avoid changing what I have here. Come back here and create your new role. And say this new role will be for tutor. Okay. We'll continue. But you say the tutor name is tutor, maybe tutor with other.
Yeah, I get it.
With other. You understand? Eh?
Yeah.
Then you go ahead and save. You can save from it. You save. You create that. I hope Stephen, for you can understand our things. Then when you come here to allow, so you look for the other tutor with the other. Hey, I didn't save.
Most likely. Is it not?
Oh, it is here. Other.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do something that is already in the system. So I save this and I create that role. So that role, I will have that overview there. Of course, what you are seeing down is things that are around. Eh? But
Nixon,
yes.
hold on there. I want to ask John something. John
John has gone off. We had lost connection. He hasn't reconnected.
Oh,
Is he going?
oh, okay, fine. Because I wanted to know as a registrar whether he assign his course creation, he will assign some course creation to his assistant.
He will tell us the good thing we are recording. So Arao, now when you go to Arao, this is where we are supposed to come and see the other person. Because by default, the tutor is supposed to do these two here. Can do the role of assistant tutor and even manage students. And now tutor actually need to do this here. So this person, you might be having someone who will help you here. Like let's say, tutor other, this one here, and he said this tutor other, you want this person to help you in terms of academic registrar or assistant. Maybe he wants to teach. Oh no, let's say here academic registrar. Now you come and select this, then you save the changes. I will show you how to assign people to have such a privileges. So we can leave these others. We just retain that table to be safe. So we are on user permissions. So assign system roles. We have defined the roles, but now we need to assign system roles. So warning, any role you assign from this page will apply to users throughout the entire system, including the site home and all courses. So you see here, I have no one here. I have no one here. So where does Joshua belong? I'm also asking questions. Hello?
Joshua is the IT teacher, so he deals a lot with this.
Joshua is IT.
Then is he here?
Yes.
So is under there. So now Joshua
He's not assistant.
we're going to pick this.
I guess he's in the, hold on, he's a tutor, not assistant.
Yeah,
Academic.
I'll show you. I'll show you how to deal with it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe let me first go back. Well, we have these roles, these main roles. Those other tutors come later. But let me ask, does he create content? I guess yes.
Content will be the academic office.
Let Joshua answer himself. Is there?
Of course, I'm not seeing anyone from academics here. So now, should I skip this or we use Joshua as an example? The other people will come and see the recording.
Yeah, you can use Joshua as an example.
Okay, let's say this person is going to be the assistant academic registrar in the system. Okay, so now when Joshua logs in, there are some privileges he has received. Okay. Now, let me also give privileges to this account that I have access to. And I say, this account also can do that. Joshua, oh, okay. We say Joshua. Then now, yeah, so there we are okay. So when we go ahead in the courses, we shall see what we have done. I will remind you. So you can assign system roles. So I think, Stephen, you are seeing most of their things. I'm covering them actually. So you can check system positions. You see what they have, who is who, potential users. So when I select Joshua, and I can see which permissions he has. I think you can see. You can even go and edit or revoke. There is a lot. Yeah, so. But all these can be modified depending on how you want them to be. If I check like this person, who is more of a student now, this is what the permissions they have. That's what Madam Hope has in the system. So let me check on my book here, my paper here. Where is it? Microsoft Word. Okay, good. So we have seen this and this. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Are we on?
Stephen,
About
Yes,
user
please.
management, are we okay?
if John has dropped off, how do we go with number 4?
Yeah, by the way, this is his part.
Okay, let me go to his office.
But if he's
Okay.
not there, we
And
can,
you three be together. If he's available.
Let me call him.
Take the laptop to his office, you sit there and say, this part is now basically yours. The part was just behind the scenes. Now we are moving into the meat of their meeting.
okay. So we are going to see how to create these courses, organizing them. We already have a course that is there to help us. We also see how we can enroll students and teachers or tutors. Then I think we shall be good. I will come here. This is for Stephen. This is for Stephen.
I think
think.
Stephen has moved out to go to see the registrar.
Oh,
Mm.
so we are going to look at this course management and reports.
You give me.
Then we end for today.
John,
this-
Yes, Papa.
you're logged in now.
I'm just here with Stephen now.
Oh, okay, you better sit with Stephen because we are now going to number 4, which is your meat and bread.
Pardon?
It is now you. It is your part now, number 4. The rest was Stephen's.
Okay, so now, Mr. John, we are going to see how we can do course management on the system. But to give you a quick overview of what we have done in your area when you are off, we have been defining the user permissions in the system, and we have these user roles. Is this why you left us?
Yes, I left at assistant tutor.
Oh, okay. So this assistant tutor, we can see the permissions that this as a tutor other or assistant tutor. Oh, okay. Assistant tutor can do some roles of academic registrar, assistant tutor, and student. So these are permissions that are given to assistant tutor. So we are like, what if you have someone who is a tutor and a tutor can teach and even create content? Then assistant tutor, for them, they teach only using what the tutor uploaded. Like, for example, if you have these students who get good grades in their final year and you retain them, this is why they lie. So this person will never create content because they are inexperienced. They don't have experience with creating content. But a tutor is a senior person. who can create course content given from the curriculum these people have. So what do I mean? You might have another person who is a tutor, and you want them to help in work of academic registrar or assistant academic registrar work. So I showed Stephen on how to create another role called tutor other, and you give them privileges for academic registrar or assistant academic registrar. You give them extra permissions beyond what we have in the system, but you create it and you make sure you identify it so that you don't mix stuff and you save.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we are going on the courses. So the courses that we have in the system, where when I go to site administration, you go to courses. So we have to know how to manage courses and course categories. We can create a category, but this one you don't need it because we already added them. But you can create a new course in case you have new courses that will come. Then I'll come to these ones later. Let's first run this one. What is a course and what is a course category? This is what we actually need to understand. Okay, let me go to courses and categories. So we have these two main categories. We have category 1, which is certificates and diplomas. You don't have degrees and masters. Am I right here?
Yes.
So under the main category of certificates, we have nursing and midwifery. Am I right?
Yes.
Under nursing, we have year 1, semester 1, year 2, semester 2, year 2, semester 1, year 2, semester 2. In case you have others that are there, this one can be added. I will show you how. Then we have midwifery, we have year 1, semester 1, year 2, like that. Even here, you can add things which are missing. Then those are certificates. We have diploma courses. We have nursing as main with the year 1, where what. Then we have nursing with the extension, where we have this year 1 up to year 3. So where I missed out year 3 or whatever, this is the time for you to grasp what I'm saying, that you create it. And I'm going to do it. So we have midwifery, it has the same, and we have midwifery extensions. So with diplomas, am I on track or there's something I'm missing?
Yeah, diploma is just the period. I mean, the period diploma extension is supposed to end on year 2, semester 1.
Year 2, semester 1. This one is not there.
Not there.
Yes, so that one, to remove it, you just come here and delete. We shall be smart. We shall be okay. Then that's for extension,
John, the diploma direct, don't we need to create it also here now?
Diploma direct is the one that goes up to year 3,
I think this is
semester
the
2.
one.
No, you've
This
just
is
called it
direct.
midwifery. Now that is the extension. That's the one that is supposed to be direct. Instead of just nursing, you say nursing direct.
So you'll come here and
Yes.
edit.
Yes.
You say nursing direct.
Yes.
You can just do that and you save. So it will now be called nursing direct, and does
That's
this.
the one that goes up to year 3, semester 2.
Okay, so it's okay. So now to add year 3, semester 1, you just come here, add a new subcategory, and you say this is year 3,
Semester 1.
Semester 1. Then you create. So it will be created here. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Then I need to create year 3, semester 2.
2.
I hope you are seeing what I'm doing, so that in case year 3, semester 2. And that is where it ends, right?
No,
Yeah.
there is midwifery, I think, direct.
No, those ones, they are going to change them when they are practicing.
Oh, okay.
So now here you have to add direct. I think you'll watch the recording and you'll see how to deal with this. You just come here and
Edit.
put the word dialect. Okay, then you save the changes. Now here you'll add year 3 semester 1, year 3 semester 2. I hope
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we have, certificates and diplomas. So when I click certificates here, it will show me all certificate content
Course
that
unit.
I was given, course units. This is what I was given by Stephen from the Excel document he shared with me. So yes.
Remove applied research and methodology.
No. This is a content that is temporary. There are very many, even these ones. There are very many.
Okay.
We shall remove them. I'll show. I put them for purposes of me, for the purposes of the training. But after, we have to remove them.
Okay.
So, can you give me any course unit in nursing direct? Yeah, semester 1.
Semester 1 has anatomy and physiology.
Anatomy and physiology. So I'll come and create a new course. And this course, I'm saying it is called anatomy and physiology. Where you don't type those medical languages properly, you guide me.
That is okay.
Missing short name, you can just use the same, it's okay. But do you have course codes? Yes.
Yes.
So what is the course code?
DN11.
DN11, good.
DN.
DEN, like that?
D
D
for David.
David.
Okay,
Yes.
like that. So we said, where does it lie? It's under
Diploma direct.
diploma dialect.
Year 1 semester 1.
So you put it
There.
there. I hope you are
Yes.
seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This one, leave them open. You can leave them open. So then after, you just go ahead and save and return. So
John,
Yes.
for purposes of just my own understanding, does UNIMEM give you those courses lined up like the way I see in the system here? Or you
Yes.
have to go and create them?
No, we are given.
Oh, so it will be just, I see. Okay.
It's just a matter of adding and then putting the content.
Plus the
are you-
semester, this is semester 1, semester 2 course.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, then that's very good. Okay.
Okay, so Mr. John, are you able now to create a course and assign it where it's supposed to go?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. It actually eases my work. So now these are course. In case you get a degree, you just come here and create it. Let me add it. Then we delete it. Then I say it is among the top, and I say this is degree bachelor's.
We take it in Jesus' name.
Yes, amen. Then we create and we say this is bachelor's. So it will appear here. And you can also go ahead and create a course. And let's say surgery of bichi. I don't understand those things. Then you give it a course code. Then you say it is under bachelor's. Then you save. So it will put it under bachelor's and it is surgery. So you see when I see here there's one, it has one course. That means in certificates we have 6 course units.
6.
Okay. So but let us not confuse ourselves, and I remove this variable here. Okay. So you have to be careful when you are deleting. So these courses, in certificates, there are many. You peruse through the system and you remove those ones that you don't want. Now, this surgery, we don't need it because I've just created it. Okay, so it will show you what it has done to remove them. Even this is the course code.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember what we are doing. It's only academic registrar who is supposed to do this work, creating courses and editing them. And for that role, I'm done. I'm actually done with academic registrar's work. So you can show deleted, and you can, in case you delete something by accident, come to recycle bin and restore it. But the system will permanently delete it after 7 days. Is this okay for
so Nixon, just to go back, so if the registrar hasn't introduced a course here, there's no way tutor can go and teach that course online.
Yes.
And
No,
even if it is done physical somehow, whatever, there's no way you can introduce the marks here until the registrar introduces the course.
Yes.
Okay, so John, that is where maybe teachers will say my course is not posted online.
So now the course might be online, but it is hidden, like here. You hide it, you just disable it. Maybe the academic registrar's office, they are still adding content to it. But for them, they can access even if it is off. Like now, if I click here, you have access to it. You can even edit. You see this one. You can edit and do something. But the people who are enrolled here, they can't see it unless academic registrar comes and click here to view it. This one is for clicking. This one is for copy course. I hope we are okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now I was on recycle bin. In case you forget something and you delete, don't cry. Eh? The system will keep your backup for 7 days. That's when you will delete this surgery that I deleted. Eh? So you can click restore. It will put it back and you will start breathing properly. Because you might delete something where tutors already graded and they have marks there, and for you delete it. Oh, it becomes a problem. So you only have 7 days to restore, which is good. I'll come to this later when we are about to finish about course backups.
Nixon,
Yes, sir.
just for my own understanding on the adding course category and the rest, from John's perspective, if, for example, where we added a course surgery, where do you go and add a course outline?
That's where
I'm asking this question because if there was a way, whenever the tutor finishes teaching that course unit or whatever, it gives a tick. Then you're able to follow which tutor hasn't really completed his syllabus or who is behind the syllabus.
Okay. That's where I'm heading. It is in front.
Okay, excellent.
So now I think that's that was about the courses. We have seen the courses and categories, how to add a category and how to create a course. Now, a lecturer or a tutor might be teaching a certificate and diplomas, and let's say they are sharing course units, and he wants to use a course content of last year. So now he has to maybe put it in writing through the office of AR. They download that course. They can download for you a course content or for your course. Like let's say, I'll go to it when I reach that feature that you are telling me about. So they can download that course content and restore it in another course unit of a different cohort or a different class without recreating course content. which will ease some work. For this one of uploading for courses, it does not apply to you because for you are just getting started. You are new users to the system, so you don't have offline courses that you want to upload. These ones are for Steven, but these ones we already worked on them. So Moodle itself, they do general backup and they keep logs for 30 days. And in the backups, it includes the users, assignments, activities, and resources the person who was doing, blocks, all this. This is something that we are going to see according to what Mr. Omodingo was trying to address. Now let me go to groups. I understand that sometimes students are grouped, maybe in courseworks, to do group work. And you can create a group and you say, this group is maybe for certificates. Certificates. Yeah, one, same one. Something like that, anything that you can put. You press enter. And you can add different fields. Anyway, for this one, I'll come to it later. Let me not confuse things. So I was on backups. So there is always automated backup. Mr. Steven, I understand that you have limited space on that server, but this one would be very important. If you enable this and you say every Friday at midnight, yeah, midnight. In IT, we call it this one, midnight. Somewhere here. 5 minutes to midnight. Or you just leave it default. 00. You know 00 is midnight. So every Friday at midnight, let the system generate a backup, post backup file area, or directory, course backup file area. So this is better. And save it where you leave it to auto, you leave it in, there's a default area. Number of backups to keep, let's say we can only keep two per week, so that in case of anything, you are able to see how you can restore. So you can actually keep for 4 weeks, backups for 4 weeks. Then you always delete all the backups that are for, even after 10 days, you delete the ones which are older by 10 days. I think those are 2. And you remain with the 2. This one helps you to keep space. I hope, Stephen, you are understanding this arithmetic here.
Yes, very well.
Okay. So this one, actually, let me actually save it because it's very important. The system might, you might delete something and you find that things are not okay.
Yeah.
Destination folder is not writable or does not exist. Let me just do this. Stephen, you know this dialect on the VPS, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Stephen, you remind me we work on this. Eh? We need to create a folder. We make it writable and we address it here. Then we save. It will work. But I don't want to go into those codes right now. So, but this is something that will help all of you. So I will come to grades later. So let me go to what Mr. Omodingo was addressing. Now I need to go to users. No, I need to go to courses actually. Manage courses. And let's say I'm looking at palliative care and nursing. Where does it belong, Mr. John?
Palliative care, it belongs both in certificate, goes to diploma,
Like which year?
but it is always in year, for diploma extension, it is in year 1, semester 2.
Yeah, on semester two. Okay, let me put it there. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. So now, what I've done is this. I've gone to the system, and in the system, I went to palliative care. Oh, where is it? If you don't see anything, just type search. Palliative care and nursing, year 1, semester 2. I look for it here. So even if I click, it will show me this. It has palliative care nursing. It has this course code, and it is under year 1, semester 2. So it is not grouped assignments. So it is still in the titles, and this is where we are going. You can see the users that are enrolled. There is no one there. So you go ahead and enroll users. This is where I'm heading. You can do a backup. This is what I was saying. You can do a backup of this course in case you have there too much content. And this backup will remain on the system, or you even keep it on your hard drive, on your laptop, or cloud. So that in case of anything, you restore the original backup that you have, the one that you stored somewhere. So this is what I think, Stephen, you are getting me here. Create a backup. In case of any event of failure of what you have, you can restore. That's what this one means.
Yes.
But this is dangerous. You can
Yeah.
hide this in case you don't want students to see what is in this. I'll show you when we are trying to put assignments, so that students don't see assignments that are for next week before they finish others. So when you click view here, this is what students will see. And now I need to first put participants of this course. This is the role of Academic Registrar's Office. So these participants, these are students and staff. Number one, I need to put Okello, then Hope, then even this systems person, and maybe Joshua. So I assume all of these ones are the users. So you enroll them. Already by default, this one is an academic registrar by default. And by default, Okello is a student. By default, this is assistant academic registrar. By default, this one is a student. Because of the other permissions that we defined at the other end, I hope you can remember.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But now I want to say Joshua is going to be a tutor here. I just come here to this arrow and I say this is that he will be a tutor when he logs in. He will be a tutor here. And I save, there's this save button. So he's going to be academic registrar and at the same time a tutor. You can even give him other roles like a student, so that he checks whatever students will be seeing when he's testing, like that. But usually, always provide assignments that are meant for people, not giving them extra permissions, which can make the system not do what it is supposed to do. Maybe this one here, let's say she's going to be the tutor when she logs in on her end. Okay, Steven, let's say this one is going to be academic registrar. These are the things we are supposed to understand. Then this one is going to be a student. But in the system, according to what we have the other side, this one is academic registrar. I'm going to first remove. Let me remove this user because we are using this one as our example. Let me remove this person as academic register to remain a student for purposes of demo. I'll go to Roro's user, assign user Roro's, system Roro's, and I don't want this person to be here. I remove, go back to the pool. There, I'm done. So I should go back to refresh. Now this person becomes a student. So this is a student. Can't do anything. We will only see what these people have put. So let me go for a small short break of like 1 or 2 minutes, then I come, if it is okay.
Okay, sir.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm back. So now let us look at the course itself here. First of all, we need, in the corner here, there's where we have edit mode. Mr. Joshua, I hope you are seeing because you are a tutor. You have to put on edit mode, you edit. So the system will look like that. So number one, it has the journal, for which journal, this is palliative care and nursing. You have general, you have announcements. I'll show you where you can post announcements for students and it will always appear here. We have title 1. Maybe you have maybe introduction to that course. Then under introduction, you can add resources. Can add an activity or a resource. In the activities or resource, you can add an assignment, you can put a book, or you can create a chart. Like let's say, let me create a chart. I say course open chart. Then you save and display. So it will create a chart, and this chart is only available to those students in that course. Then after a chart, usually you as a lecturer or a tutor, you're supposed to give them reading resources. So you can create a file and you say these are, okay, let me go back. I'm just giving an example. You add the resource and you create maybe a folder. And this folder, you say course resources, reading resources, and I can add content to that folder. I just pick PDFs from my file. So you can add many. You can add as many as you can, depending on what the lecturer or the tutor has. You can see how it will look like. So reading resources, and students will be able to download this folder, by the way. Then when I go back to introduction, here we are adding course content. You add an activity, like let's say you want to add, you can add a quiz. So you say this is a quiz one. And you said this quiz is supposed to take only 10 minutes and it closes automatically. If you are not serious, you won't submit. And say this quiz, each question maybe is 1 mark. So for someone to pass, they have to get 10 marks. And this one I arranged with Stephen and Mr. John about creating quiz. Then you say these ones, we leave them as they are. Then you save and display. I will guide them on how to create these quizzes. These ones are automatic. When you attempt a quiz, like right now, we can create a question. Let me create a question now that we proceed. This one I will actually guide us. And I say, what is UPE? Then I add another question. And I say this question has true or false. And this question I say is Uganda landlocked? I'm just creating something that will help us to. What is the correct answer? It will be yes. So they are saying true or false. So there is true, then there is false. Then you save. You must specify a value here. Question, oh, okay, can do that, it's okay. You save. So it will create that, but I will guide them on how to create these courses in a notepad. Let me say this is test one. In a notepad, then you upload. If there are 10 questions and they are in notepad, properly edited, you come and upload them, and there's no need of hassling by typing questions. I hope that one will be okay. So we are still editing this. So after introduction, what, quiz one, then maybe you might come up with some stories. You create a page and you say this is palliative notes, simple notes. For those people who are teaching, they know what I'm meaning. So let me get some small notes about palliative care. About palliative care nursing. These people who are teaching, for them, they understand better than me in relation to creating a course. Of course, they have to follow the course curriculum from the academic registrar's office. So me, what I'm doing, I'm giving a guide. So let's say we have this about palliative care, and I save, I return to the course. So I say maybe sometimes this introduction, they say this is week one, usually. That's what I usually see people do. So at the end of week one, you're supposed to give them assignment. And then you say this is coursework. Coursework one. Coursework one. You can make it full or just say coursework one. And now this coursework, you put instructions. Of course, they have to obey, do not copy. It's against the law, all those things. You put instructions here. put instructions here. In case you have support files, maybe you have typed a question or assignment it's on a PDF or whatever, you come and upload it here. You come and upload that assignment in form of a PDF, then it comes there. So now you say this assignment is only available from, you can set, you say, allow submission is starting from tomorrow at midnight. Then tomorrow, on the 1st August at midnight, the system will automatically close. So here the students won't submit. And how are they going to submit? They will submit files online or they type, depending on how you want. And you can even limit them by words or you make it unlimited. So, like that person who is in IT might say, I only want .docx, comma, or I need .pdf only. So you specify, or you can choose from the selection here. There are very many file types. There are many. So once you are done with that, you save. So now the coursework will look like that. So it will tell you it opens on this date and it is due by that date. And there's a resource file there. And you can see that there are 2 participants in that course and none of them has submitted. And it will show you that the time remaining is 1 day and 5 hours. It is counting from now, 1 day and 5 hours for you to submit before it closes. So I don't need to go much into this, but usually, so now when I close this edit mode, so this is what week 1 will look like. This is the course content. So now let us dive into what the tutor will see. When Madam Hope logs in, who is the tutor, they are supposed to see the, when she logs in, Mike can become a tutor. When she logs in, she can see this. She'll be able to see this, which is okay. But I want to make this one practical. Let me log out and I log in as the other account that I have. Now I'm no longer the person who has site administration here. I'm a student. You see what I was talking about? The chat. Hello, those with full payments, are you do career? This is the other message that we sent to every student. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, so this student will receive an email and also the notification will come here. And maybe you can say noted.
Mm.
You cannot send a confirmation because it doesn't know who sent it. This is for, he can't, they are not even the same. Hey, this is the same person who was an admin, so he can't send to yourself, to himself. Okay, let's leave that. So now when this user goes to my courses, you see palliative care. Now, this is what Madam Hope wanted to see. So when you go to palliative care, this is what the student will see. You leave around this tour. Now there's week 1. When you click week 1, a student will say, hey, okay, we're supposed to have a self chat. So I can chat with anyone. In case one of you guys, the other side is available, I can say, hello class. And I press enter. So someone will come in from that end. If Madam Hope is on or Steven, they can also respond and the chat will appear here. And actually, they can use this one as a purpose of discussion. They can discuss online. Like Joshua, who is teaching IT, he has to implement this one very fast. So how can we attack number 1? Question 1. I'm stuck. Then you said, so someone will come and they will start discussions from there. So that is about the chat. Then When I go back here, I can see the reading materials. I can say, oh, okay, there's this file. So when you click it, of course, you will download. I don't want to download it again because I have it. Even this one. You can click, or in case the lecturer has finished uploading all the marks, you can download the whole folder, which will download as a zipped folder, and you unzip it. And it will contain all these files, which is okay for students. Then this is the other quiz now. Now, the quiz, it has 10 minutes once you start to start counting, and it has 10 out of 10 for you to pass. So a student can attempt the quiz and they start. So, is Uganda a landlocked country? I say yes. Then I submit. But here it has been counting. I submit. It has to tell you that you have to be sure, submit all and finish. Then you confirm. So it will submit. So true, the correct answer was true. So you have passed. But you have already got 10 out of 10 because you have passed. And it is giving you a review and you have gone home with your marks. That's why I was saying when you go here undergrades, you can know that you have your mark here, 10 out of 10. And when you click here, it even shows you the percentages. So you have already got 100%. So, but remember there is a coursework ahead here. So this coursework, like I said in the dashboard here, we have, it is saying there is a coursework here that is pending, which is for Thursday, that will start at midnight. And calendar has it also in the events. So this is something that is very necessary. When I go to calendar, this is what I was trying to tell you. Calendar for next month, August, I have this first. I have this. When I click there, there's palliative care assignment, okay, that is needed by this time. You go to each activity, you find the coursework here, it has the resource file, and you can't submit because it is locked. So let me unlock it and we submit for purposes of you understanding. Any question before I proceed?
Please go ahead. No question.
Okay, so let me first clear that assignment.
Stephen,
Yes, please.
yeah, I would love to hear from Joshua because Joshua is going to be one of the guys training.
Yeah, it's a learning session, and we are trying to follow him. Then when we come to ground practically, we shall see how we can do it as perfect.
Because you'll be teaching even the staff when Stephen is caught up somewhere, plus the students also.
No, I know we're going to have a revisit of this session, me and Stephen.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the Wednesday, we have a staff meeting. I think after the staff meeting or on Thursday, we're going to have a revisit before we begin having that applicability.
Oh, okay. And your course outline is you can even upload it.
I may even be the first one to upload mine.
Okay, so now, so I wanted to make this assignment available now because I had put it for tomorrow. So I will just disable these ones. I will disable them and I save. But for a tutor, he has to be strict according to the timetable of courseworks. It has to be available on the time it is supposed to be. Otherwise, students are not supposed to attend something earlier before time. I hope that one is very clear to AR. So now, me as a student now, I want to attempt that assignment that I have. If I go to my courses, this one, let me check. Okay, palliative care, because we've made it open, it will not appear on things to do. So I go to coursework. Now I can see add a submission. You can submit your coursework. So let me say I've read and I've done my work. I've saved it in a PDF, or I've written it on a paper. I've taken screenshots with my phone, and I come and upload. Because some of students don't have what? They don't have laptops. So they take pictures and they come and upload their pictures from their phones. And let's say that is the picture. Upload. So now this is the picture. Now you need to save. Submitted for grading. So you have already submitted. Now, who is the tutor in this case? The tutor is Madam Hope. Madam Hope can log in and assess this student. But let me log in as a tutor to ease time. So I go to, because I'm not enrolled in that course, so I have to look for it manually. Courses, palliative. But if I was enrolled, I wouldn't pass through this. I just go to my courses. I would find it there as a tutor. Then I go here, this course. So me as a tutor, I come and I review who submitted. There are two participants, but one has submitted. So I want to see who submitted. So this person submitted. Okero Stephen has not submitted. So, and this one submitted for grading. So I want to grade this person. So I will click grade. So the system will open. If it was PDF, it would be showing, but this is an image of which the image, if you click it, it will download and you see it and you mark. Maybe this one, the grade is out of 100. Let me say this person got 40, anyway, 67 out of 100. And you can leave comments here. You can say, you leave comments here for the students. You have graded and you leave comments for them. So you save and show next. This one has got 0 because he has not submitted. Next time, submit in time, because now he will receive. So you are done, you have graded them. So now the next thing to do, now let me log out and I see what the student will see as we conclude. So now, when a student logs in and they go to grades, you can see in the course, the quiz one, you got 9 point this. The system automatically calculates it mathematically. Quiz this, you got this. So course total in terms of percentage, this person has 70% so far in coursework. Maybe an exam will be a sit-down exam, and the lecturer or a tutor will compute and add this, then produce average. I hope you people, you have seen that.
Yeah.
So let me check on our nice document here. We have seen how to create and organize courses, and we have seen how to enroll students and tutors. This is easy. So I was suggesting that these red ones, you leave it with Stephen. I will guide him privately so that we don't confuse ourselves.
Okay.
Let me end with the reports. This one is going to take us actually 5 minutes. Then we end, because I thought this meeting would be for 2 hours, and we are exactly 2 hours. So let's add these 5 minutes and we go to questions. So I need to log in as a person who has privileges. So imagine I'm an administrator of the school. I want to see how people are using the system. I log in, I go to site administration. I go to reports. Now these reports, number one, you can first see the logs. And you want to see what people are doing in a course called palliative care. And the participants who are there, they are, you see what did this person do today, and you get those logs. So it's called, there's a lot this person did. He viewed the course, ended the tour, viewed the course. He sent a message in the chat and viewed the course module, downloaded the other course notes, viewed. He attempted the quiz, okay? Attempted the quiz, then attempted quiz submitted. Like, it gives you everything. This person did coursework 1 and he viewed it and he was able to even have it submitted. So even you can see whether even that person viewed their marks. Viewed. The status of submission has been viewed. So you can do track of whatever that goes. Now, if I check Stephen, we can even also get those logs. Stephen has not done anything about that course. Madam Hope, the same. But you can see that you can pick according to the user. Who, if now Stephen logs in, we can get to know. So, but if you want, you say, let's see what Stephen is doing right now. What is he doing right now on palliative care and nursing? And we say, we go to reports. We say live logs. This is what is happening right now to the entire system. It updates every day after 1 minute. It updates. So I'm seeing Madam Hope has viewed the logs. Okero has viewed the logs. So you see, it is. Am I lying, you people? Oh, the system is lying.
Yeah, you are not lying.
Hey, because I'm seeing you are viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nixon,
yes, sir.
that will be my control point. I'll be going there to view the reports on the tutors and the students.
Yeah. So now we shall give you access here. Then, still about reports. No, I've never given this one attention. About competency. I've never given this one attention. Oh, anyway, you can see the competency between different students. Different students, and you see how they are doing work in relation to rating and whatever, that you know their weaknesses. That's what this one brings. But because Stephen has not submitted anything, we can't do much. So there is activity report. This is what Mr. Omoding wanted. You want to see what's happening. What is this course? On this course, what are course tutors doing? So you just come here and you observe and see and keep quiet.
Yeah, but I also like the competence ones where you can basically look at how students are performing, and see who is really poor and so forth, and see how to help that person.
Yeah, I think we shall also address that. Then you can see now course participation. How did the students participate in coursework 1 and in the last 2 days or today? And you want to see students only. and you want to see view. How did they view? I'm seeing IT person saw it 5 times, but Stephen has not seen it. And maybe I want to send a message and to that person. If Stephen is not checking the course, I can send a message to him. Then if it's not a student and I say it's a tutor, and I view, Madam Hope has not seen anything also. So you can keep checking what's going on, depending on what they have in that course unit.
John. Stephen, John, are you there?
John left. John left. He got a call. And he had to go.
We are home.
Yeah, I think someone from school, something. Right.
Okay. Yeah. You can Nixon continue.
Okay. So actually I was finishing. So now those are the reports, and yeah, those are the reports. I think I was actually earning from here.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a lot. Hopefully our people will get it.
So Nixon, this was like a guided tour for John, Stephen, and Joshua.
Yes, yes.
Going forward, the training of now the tutors.
Yes.
I don't know how you want to structure it in terms of what Stephen, the IT, should be doing and what they should be doing, or rather want to keep that between you and Stephen, and then the rest only concentrate on their bit, but raise pointers on how they will be monitored in the use of the system.
Well, like before I respond to that, I've just seen something that I was looking for. Here with reports,
Yes.
we can create a custom report. I think this is actually for you. I said here, I need a user reports. You want to see people with their full names, first names, email, and you want to see their last access to the system. I can generate
Yes.
the report. It will give you people who last logged in. Like now, if I do this, you can see. I can see this is the person who last logged in, followed by that, followed by that, followed by that. I can generate a PDF here for
Yes,
your.
that's what would be good for me.
Yes, yes, yes.
What did they do? They might have logged in, but what did they do?
After having this, you can actually generate another one about, you call it user activity. And you want to see users report source task logs. You see here.
Yes.
You check the logs, and of course you can remove duplicates. So, and you want to see start time, duration, and that.
Yes.
But because I've just created this, it can't do much because it's still fresh.
Okay,
But
so yeah, you try to
also,
build it.
you create a report depending on what you want. Depending on what you want, you can see course categories or courses, files, they have all groups, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually this one, if you want, I think I'll do it in completion, but there's a way you can set it to always give you a report on email every month.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really what I want.
Every month to send that report to a
Yes.
specific user, not everyone.
Yeah, that's what I want, because we get challenges of people not finishing their syllabus and so forth. You could even make it by weekly, and such that I'm able to say over the last 2 weeks, I haven't seen an activity going on, you know. Yes, by weekly would even be better, because there's
Yeah,
that
because
challenge.
on a schedule here, I hope Stephen you are seeing, you create a schedule and you say this is the weekly, and you always want to get a PDF of which this PDF is weekly. So we call it weekly reports. And you create a message and you say this message will be, sorry, say this message is weekly report on LMS. And then you also type some email that will come. Huh? Then
Make it by weekly, at least 2 weeks.
weekly. Okay, you can define it.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it can be defined. I was trying to explain here.
Oh, okay.
So, but on audience, this is where we are supposed to change something on audience here. Audience who is supposed to receive this. All site users, no. Not all site users. Manual added users. So I can say this report maybe goes to Hope and I save. So from there, the schedule I was trying to edit here, I say this is weekly and it goes to Hope and the email will be weekly report on LMS and you put details that will come in the email message body, then you save. So once you do that, even if you want it right now, you come here and send. It is supposed to send an email, but this is something I haven't completed. So we are still waiting for Google to send emails.
Okay, excellent.
That's why I'm preferring Google because I've worked with them for some good time.
But they have taken long without replying. Hopefully they will accept.
No, they will reply us. Me, I have hope.
Okay.
Yeah, so your question was, I've actually forgotten.
No, now that we have had the run through with the Jonah and Stephen and Joshua. Unfortunately, Jonah has been in and out. Yeah, so, but nonetheless, we now want to go to train the tutors themselves. So I had a question whether you'll be going through with them through what Stephen is required to do, or that will be between the two of you. Or then 2 is the time that we are gonna give people, the tutors, to really go through their respective sections to reduce calling Joshua and Stephen to bail them out.
Okay, that's a good question.
Part of the equation. Then the other part is understand there will be students on campus on Saturday coming, this very Saturday. And if we are to train them, we also need to train them, but also highlighting areas where there are catch points for those who don't want, for example, like in the logs, those who feed defaulters, and a number of other areas that you can identify. So those are my two questions, one related to the tutor training, one now related to the student training.
Okay, thank you very much. About tutor training, you said the students are coming on Saturday?
Yeah, they will be in the campus, on campus on Saturday.
Oh.
But I understand there will be very, very few of them. So I don't know whether we can
on
to give them
Saturday,
1 more week. Oh, yeah.
because this weekend I'm off. I have another assignment.
Okay.
So I was trying to see how best we can reschedule the tutors training.
Yeah, we have a graduation coming in the next 3 weeks.
Mm.
And the closer we get there, the more difficult it may be. But I also don't want you to come and rush over things because you have to take a box. So I don't know when will be your next availability.
Joseph, are you on a call? Joseph. I think Joseph, okay. Okay, he's texting me. But let me discuss with my colleague and Stephen, then we give feedback about that.
So for Saturday, okay, the students I'm told are really very few. We can defer it to maybe the following Saturday.
I think that one is okay, very okay.
Yes, and then for the tutors, now John is also gone, who would have told us the likely date. So I think as you discuss with Joseph, or Stephen, you'll also liaise with Joe now for a better date.
Yeah, true. But even if I will come, I was looking at having a recorded version for students and for staff, even if I will come on the ground. That in case of my absence, those videos, short videos, can help them to work through the system. And actually, those videos, we can integrate them on the system such that you see where we have this, you can add other, we say these are tutorials. We put tutorials, you click there, it takes you to the YouTube. Like this one is being broadcasted live. It is live. Yeah, it is live, and we shall be able to share the screen, the recording immediately after this. And that one will keep helping them to navigate the system.
Yeah, actually, Joshua will be in charge of training the students.
Okay. I think
he's the IT tutor for the students, and then from there we'll pick it up also as a way of upgrading the students' skills to learn how to navigate, an application and so forth. Yeah, actually, Joshua will be in charge of training the students.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh my gosh, you put all our names now on YouTube.
No.
Yeah.
It is not public. Even if you search it, you won't see it.
Oh, okay.
It's me to give you the link.
Okay,
Otherwise,
thank you.
it's
I was
not,
like, oh my God.
No. It's not listed on YouTube. I can't do
Okay.
that. Remember,
Okay.
this is the content which is confidential.
Okay, thank you.
Mm. Okay, I think we can end from here. Stephen.
Yes.
Please. Yes.
Tomorrow morning, like the way I was chatting with those Google team, we find me at around 10. We attack them and we see what they are saying.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're at least trying to talk to them and explaining our situation.
No, like I usually talk to them and I ask them how far is this case.
Oh, okay.
Because even last time, even the reply you got, it's because we had me and Stephen who were engaged with them.
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
Okay, let me go and rest because I'm from a distance from
You're a very
Kampala.
busy person. Yeah, got it.
Okay, thank you very much, Nixon.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.